We're Nick and Rachel, and we bought this 1930s semi-detached property in October of 2024, and ever since we've been renovating it as first-time DIYers. In the last video we had some big wins, revealed our new carpets upstairs, hung a few more radiators, and got the plywood subfloor down ready for flooring downstairs. This week it's all about pushing the bathroom forward. We've nearly finished tiling the walls, plumbed in the bath, installed the taps and waste, and even started on the sink. It's the closest we've been to having a usable bathroom since we started, so if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and let's get into week 27 of the house renovation. Welcome back to week 27 of the house renovation. In this video we're hoping to get the bathroom completed. So what we're going to be doing in this video is finishing off the tiling on these two walls. We're hopefully going to be fitting the basin, which is going here, and also fitting the tap and get this bath filled up so we can silicone. So hopefully we can do that all this week. This is the week 2 weeks after Easter, so it's the bank holiday, so we've got 3 days on it, which is quite nice. So yeah, also fitting the radiator. So without further ado, let's get into week 27. Hopefully we can finish this bathroom so we can actually move in. So this is where we've got up to so far with the tiling today. We've just done along the top there and then the tiles on this side. We ran out of adhesive and it started to go off for this bit here because we had to do so many cuts along here, because for some reason we thought we were going to do this wall and we cut everything for that side and then mix the adhesive, and we were like, okay, let's finish that side, and didn't realise that we had to do a cut on that, cut on that one, and obviously cut those. So the adhesive went off a little bit quicker than we expected, and because it's so warm at the moment as well. So yeah, we did do 2 at the bottom there so we can work our way up for next time. And yeah, so that's what it's looking like at the moment. We have an awkward one to cut there. I'm really not looking forward to doing that one, but yeah, it's nearly there, and then we'll do that wall another day because it's just me here at the moment because Rachel's had to go out. So yeah, I'm going to prepare, I'll clean this area up first, and then we're going to prepare to fit the sink in here. So yeah, we'll see how that looks. Now I know that I said that I wanted to fit the sink, but I think what I'm going to do is finish off the bath, because as you can see, I've got the waste coming up for the bath, which I cemented in before, but we haven't actually connected the waste to the actual where it's going to go out the building. So I think I'm going to connect that first. Yeah, just to get that side finished before I start anything else. And yeah, then I'll show you what we've gone for the sink and the vanity unit. Okay, so I've just made up the bath waste. It's I've attached it into the bath trap here, and I've marked on, I don't know where it is actually, there it is. I've marked on where the where it connects onto, like so. No, it's not, it's that way, obviously. So yeah, I've marked on, I'm going to glue that one in place. Now I'm going to glue that and then cut it. Well, I've already cut it size, I've already put it together, dry fitted it, which I meant to do first, because once you stick it down with the solvent weld, you ain't going to get it out. So yeah, I'm going to put this together now. Okay, so that is the bath waste connected. So obviously it comes down there, bath trap, and it goes across. That's at an angle, hopefully. Yeah, it is. And then yeah, just an elbow going down, and then obviously we connected that underground before, and then it goes out. So yeah, connected successfully. So next is connecting up the towel radiator in the bathroom. I haven't actually connected a towel radiator before, so it's a little bit of a learning curve, making sure the brackets are at the right places, etc. It's a little bit different to how you do the normal panel radiators, but I managed to do it regardless. So as you just saw, that's the radiator now installed, towel rail installed in the bathroom. There is a problem with the pipework, so I just totally miscalculated where the pipework will sit. As you can see, in comparison to where the tail is, it's really far back. So I'm going to see whether I can either bend a piece and basically like solder on a connector, a coupler there, and then have like a piece bend over with the valves going there. But yeah, we'll see, because obviously the valves, as you can see here, go down a fair bit, so I've only got a tiny bit there at the bottom to play with. So yeah, I don't know might have to do 2 elbows, but yeah, we'll just have to see, because that's not going to give me much leadway at all. But yeah, it's one of those things, is what it is. So the next job is to finish off tiling the wall that the shower's going to be on. We pre-cut these and measured them all beforehand, just so we had them ready for when the adhesive was on the wall, just so it doesn't go off. And there was one tile where I had to cut out 2 16mm holes ready for the 15mm pipework to poke through for the shower mixer valve. So as much tiling as I've been able to do today, because I've run out of tile adhesive and Screwfix is now shut. But we have basically done all this wall apart from that bit in the corner, which we need to measure out. So I guess I can measure that this afternoon, but just, you know, wait until we've got the adhesive to put it on. And then I've also started on here, but again, run out of adhesive and we need to cut these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out for that. I'm going to see how much I can actually measure out for that, because that's going to be an absolute pain to try and get something in there. So I thought I'd include this clip of knocking all the clips out, because it makes it look so much more finished once the clips are out, and it was really satisfying actually knocking these out at the same time. So yeah, that's really satisfying to do. I haven't done those ones because obviously I think I've done that one today. So I just want to make sure that's all dry, and obviously those before. But yeah, that looks so much nicer with all those off. So I can clean these up now and get all of the rest of the adhesive out of the grout lines where they were, and start cleaning the tiles up, because they've got a little bit of a glue on them to stop them rubbing together when they're in the packet. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that next. So now I'm finishing off the rest of the wall that shower's on. As I explained earlier, there was a tile which I had to cut 2 16mm holes in, just for the 15mm pipework to poke through for the shower mixer valve. So then I managed to get 95 or 90% of the tiling done on that wall. I did cut that one, but it was slightly too big and it was just going off, so I'm gonna have to do that next time. I haven't done under there yet, and also we've still got that one on. But yeah, I've cleaned up the bath now, and I don't think we had it on camera, but when we were lining up these tiles up here, we left them up there and one of them actually fell and smashed. And I thought it just created a little dent in the bath there, but we've actually got quite a few. So we've got a little dent there, we've actually got a hole in the bath there. It actually goes through to the side there. We've got one there, a little chip there, another little chip there, and another little chip there. So there's one major hole which is here, which I'm gonna have to get repaired. And while I'm at it, I might as well, you know, repair these, even though it's just a chip in the acrylic rather than in the fiberglass. But yeah, I knew that was a chip, but it wasn't until I peeled up all the plastic that I saw that one, and that's quite a big one. So I might need to get that professionally done rather than have a kit on it. But yeah, I've taken off the cover. It took ages. It probably took half an hour to get it all off and clean it all up. But yeah, I'm super happy with how the bath looks. Okay, so if you saw the video before, you saw that we connected the bath tap. We removed it obviously to the tiling, so the bath tap can go back in now. So yeah, I'm just going to connect that up and then hopefully get it live with the water on. Obviously I can't fill up the bath because, as I said earlier, I accidentally dropped the tile and broke the bath. So we need to get that repaired before, but we can get the water on and flush the pipe work through and then just drain it out just so it doesn't get up to that level. So yeah, we'll do that next. Right, so I've connected up the cold. So, don't know how well it's going to do because it's so awkward, but let's turn it on. Oh, yeah, it's tapped off there. Yeah. Okay, that's the cold fully on now. Ooh, that's a nice colour. And there's no leaks around there. So I've just run the cold tap for about, I don't know, 2-3 minutes non-stop, and yeah, there's no leaks downstairs thankfully, and there's no leaks or drips underneath here coming from where the tap is or where the waste is. So I think that's all successful. So I'll do the hot now. With the hot, I do need to cut this pipe down because when I did it before, it was a bit too kinked on top, so I'm going to cut that down to about there. Okay, so we've connected on the hot now, so I'm going to turn that on. Flush out. Nothing around there, which is good. Okay, so I've run those now. I've run the hot and the cold, and they both seem all right. I've dried that up, and again, no more water around any of there. So yeah, I think we're all good to go. But yeah, I'm going to leave this now just to make sure the drain's all working and make sure that the seal around the bath here is all dry as well, and make sure it doesn't go down. So yeah, I think successful connecting up the bath taps. So moving on to the sink and the wall hung unit. Now I've marked on the wall 900 off the floor. The basin unit, the actual vanity unit, will be 850 to the top of that. So first I need to mark 850 to the top there. The overall unit is 800. This mirror is 600, so I just need 100 each side to mark those. Mark those down so I can get the base in the centre of the mirror. Then I need to set the height of it, draw a line where the height is, and then I need to measure basically where these clips will go, because all there is those four screws to go through it. So I think I'll need some washers on here because it isn't really tight. I'm not really comfortable with just doing it through. I think they need some washers on there just to distribute the load a bit better. So yeah, you'll see it in the video I'm about to do. But yeah, that's what I'm about to do to position this vanity unit. So now I'm just marking up on the wall where the screws will go into the wall. Now I did make a mistake here. I measured the overall width at 800, which the basin actually is, but the actual vanity unit is slightly shorter. So these connections that you can see here are actually in the wrong place. So yeah, we had to re-drill them at a later time, but you'll see that later on in the video. So a couple of observations when trying to mount this. So there's a lower brace there and a high brace here. Now obviously the pipework for the waist can go out here, but because the pipework comes up from the back, from the floor here, I'll have to cut it below and then basically drill a hole in this area, I think. It looks like it's a service area of some sort. So I'll have to drill 2 holes in here and then screw it back to the wall. Obviously, I won't be able to do that in this episode because it's only myself and that's quite heavy to lift by myself. Plus with one drill in the hand, I just won't be able to do it. So I'll need a couple of hands with that. So measuring everything out for the sink, I've drilled the holes and put the wall plugs in for the basin or for the wall unit to go back to the wall. And what I was just doing there is measuring where the trap on that side, as you can see, I put the trap in just temporarily, just so I can see where I need to core drill outside, and it looks like it's going to be around there. I have got an adjustable P-trap, which means that it can go up and down. It only has like 2 inches worth of up and down, so I need to get it pretty accurate. So yeah, I've measured it, so the core hole will go out there. I'm going to do it in about 40 mil, between 40 and 50 mil, whichever bit I can find, because it's a 32 mil waist and you need to have a little bit of room around. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Going to core drill that. I don't think it'll be in this video because I don't have time because I'm about to head off. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed week 27 or 28. I forgot, it's been a long week of the house renovation. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And hopefully in next week's video, we'll be able to get the bathroom sorted. We'll be able to cut that, do that bit, and hopefully get the bathroom finished. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week's episode. Take care.